Transformers 1 bombs at the box office. Why did it bomb at the box office? Well, we're going to get into that in just a minute. But I've not seen the film, so I can't speak on the quality from my standpoint. But from what I've heard from many other people, multiple reviews, it is really a phenomenal film. So we're going to go into this, and this is coming to us from the Hollywood Reporter. Box Office Mojo. Box Office Mojo is the one who gave me the first information and the numbers. So Transformers 1 loses Beetlejuice. It loses to Beetlejuice in a surprise upset. The Paramount and Hasbro Entertainment movie had been expected to easily top the domestic chart with $30 million or more. Instead, it came in at an estimated $25 million. So, it was expected to open between $30 and $35 million in North America. More than enough to top the chart. Instead, it came in at an estimated $25 million from 3,978 theater venues versus a $26 million entry, which has almost 200 more theaters with Beetlejuice, which is now in its third weekend. Transformers 1 had the slight edge of as of the Saturday morning, but the necessary traffic needed to eke out a victory did not materialize. So, what does this mean? Before we go into this, it does say it does have a cinema score. An A cinema score. So the crowds are loving it. However, look at what the past ones have done. If you take a look at what the past ones have done, Transformers the last night was freaking awful. It was awful. And I don't mean to burst anybody's bubble. The past couple Transformers movies haven't been all that big of hits at the box office. So, taking a look at this, we're going to take a look at the box office for Transformers the last night first. So taking a look at this, where did this land? It was the lowest of the franchise so far, and that landed it at $602.8 million. That was a franchise low. Going up here to Rise of the Beasts, 439.2. Not great, but not bad either. But taking a look at this was the big thing. Bumblebee. If I can spell. Bumblebee. There we go. Trying to talk and type at the same time is not easy. So taking a look at what Bumblebee did, $464 million. Okay? So, what did we just notice there? 464, 439. They're starting to stagnate. They're stagnating. They're not doing all that great at the box office. Their franchise is slowly going down because of what Michael Bay did to it. It doesn't matter how good the films are, but also you had a piss-poor first trailer. A piss-poor first trailer. So, what happens now? Well, taking a look at this, what can it do? I want to talk about this for a minute. Can we have a bit of a Spiderverse entry here? Because if we take a look at what happened here, this is also coming from the Hollywood Reporter. And it says, can Transformers 1 borrow a page from Spiderverse and recover? There still could be hope for this movie after all. Behind the scenes, filmmakers Lord and Miller weren't the happiest of campers when the critical darling Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse opened at $35 million domestically in December of 2018. After all, the CGI animated film had earned massive love and acclaim and a coveted A+ cinema score from audiences, with many predicting 40 million opening plus. Their angst turned to be for naught. Thanks to the obsessional word of mouth, the precious of commodities in Hollywood marketers, the PG pick took off. And embraced by both fanboys and families, Sony topped at $190 million domestically, an unheard of multiple. Expanding its marquee superhero franchise to include both an animated series and a live-action stable of films was an IP cope. Since it meant to be... Let's try it one more time. Since it meant to be able to grow the kid and the family side of the aisle. So, this opened to $24.6 million. To where Beetlejuice opened to $25.9 million. What does that mean? Well, take a look at what Spiderverse did. Can this be another Spiderverse? Can this be a Spiderverse and earn more money? Well, The Wild Robot is not shaping up to be a phenomenal piece of money. But I think we need to take a look at this. What did Elemental do? Elemental opened at a measly amount. What was the opening weekend of Elemental? Elemental, the Disney Pixar film, earned a bit of money. It wasn't a critical darling. Not all critics loved it. It was a bit of a more mixed Pixar film. However, it earned $484 million, almost $500 million, with an opening of $29 million. $29 million, and it continually, each week we looked at it. Every single week we looked at that, it earned $8 million, another $8 million, another $8 million. It just kept on going. People kept on going to see this movie. Can the same thing happen with Transformers 1? Maybe, but you got to take a look what's coming out. You have The Wild Robot, yes, but Joker is going to take more of that audience. Transformers, there's not much coming out family-wise besides The Wild Robot, and The Wild Robot is not going to make a ton of money. It's going to be a great film. I mean, the film is getting remarkable acclaim, but does that mean it's going to be phenomenal at the box office? We'll see. I do plan on seeing it at some point this week, but I'm not 100% sure. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you excited to see what Transformers 1 is going to do at the box office? Do you think it can be another Spider-Verse? I don't know. We'll just have to see. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and let me know your thoughts.